So today's solo on Match Masters for Life is Score Rally Colour Crush with my favourite solo booster, Foxy SE. And always use always use Cleo and battery with Foxy because they just work really well together. So as you can see, we have one blue extra. So let's start with that. Then the red extra. And now we need two we need two blues. So I'm thinking let's go for the purple and the yellow. Put those together and yep, and the booster's charged. Good to go. So let's activate it. So to win this solo, you just need to collect as many sprays as you can before the final section, the third section. It isn't that hard a solo, I promise you. It may seem like it is, but it really isn't. And I'm hoping that with the advice that I can give you today, it really will make it a lot more achievable for you to do the same. So can either take the purple, which will make the purple lightning burst. Otherwise, orange will definitely give us a two blues. The arrow will give us two plus the purple lightning. We're going with that one. So still need three blues. So let's obviously take an extra because it's there, and thankfully it got the booster charged as well. So now we have 3 sprays on the board and 4 moves left, so not a bad start. So we can spray the blue and take 3 by hand, or alternatively we can just leave the sprays and make 44 by hand, but we're going with the booster. So yeah, we got 4 points left, so you can either activate or you can just use any move to get the 4 points. But what we're going to do is we're going to activate, and it will then give us 3 to carry forward to the next round. So we're going to activate, which will take us through, and then we'll have 3 carried forward. So now we just need 4 to be ready to go again with the booster. So let's spray to the blue, activate, and we're going to take 1 move, that green there, by hand, which will obviously set off the lightning. And that was a lucky shot, wasn't a calculated, but we did get the extra move. We were just lucky. I can't calculate that kind of extra happening. So going with the purple, because it's enough to get the booster ready to go again. So we got the spray near the blue. We can go up, which will give us 7 because of those on the right. So, but if you go to the right, it'll just give us the 6 and it won't charge the booster. So we're going up to give us the 7. So just over 200 to go. We know that's gonna get the booster ready to go again and get the points up. And we have 4 sprays. We're going to have 5 in just a moment. So let's go with the blue. And let me think. We would like to keep the sprays, so let's see. So that by hand saves the sprays, and we've got another one on the way. So it's just a combination of using sprays if they're near blues, or by hand, just to kind of get the score up, so we can have sprays by the beginning of the 3rd round, but also make sure we have enough points to get through to the last round. So we got a lot of moves, so we're going to try to save the sprays now, and it's only 100 points for four moves, so let's see. So we've got quite a few specials on the board which we can take advantage of. So that purple, and now we can just do 3 by hand. So we can activate, and we're getting a lot closer to finishing the 2nd round with a lot of sprays on board. Not a lot of specials on the board. So this is a tricky one. We've got a few different choices of what we can do here. So we're going to use a spray. We can do that yellow. So we can spray that blue at the bottom, or that one on the far left, which is a bit of a tricky one, because I'm going to go with the bottom left and spray through the spray, because it will give us an extra, even though it goes through the spray. Just be careful with those moves that it does actually give you an extra. There's nothing worse than spraying and not getting an extra move. So let's do yellow by hand. And I want you to know I didn't actually calculate that. That was luck. But we were very close to getting through to the next round, and we did have the moves to spare. So we've got a lot of sprays. We've got both our perks, so we're in a really strong position. I say easy, but you know, match masters. So yeah, let's see what our next move is going to be, because none of our sprays are near the blues. So let's do the red and the green by hand, and that will hopefully bring that blue down, because the reds will all disappear, the green will merge, and we should get that blue down by that middle spray. Yep, blue right in the middle by the spray. It's not enough to... it is enough, because obviously it will merge with those at the bottom, so we're good to go again. Okay, so nothing good by the blues, but we do have specials on the board. So let's go, I'm thinking let's do the green. It will explode that bomb in the middle as well, and the green lightning. I'm hoping it will give us lots of blues, but we'll see. You never know. That's not bad. It would be nice to have free by hand, but we don't have that choice, so I think it's going to have to be that spray across the bottom. But yeah, always before you make a move, do think if it's a good time to use your perks or not. But yeah, we're ready to go again, so just keep going and see what the board comes up with. So we got the one spray near the blue, so let's do that. Now let's by hand, because we still have 4 moves left, which is still a good position to be in. So nothing next to the sprays, but it's okay. We got a lot of specials on the board, so, and it is Colour Crush. So we can either go in the middle, which will detonate quite a bit on the board, but it doesn't guarantee how many blues we're going to get. Yeah, I think green is probably the best out of all of the sprays. But again, we've got perks, so this may be a good time to use that, because at least you know you're guaranteed to get enough blues to charge the booster. So yeah, we've got the extra move added, so we're up to 5 now, and a lot of sprays on the board, and the score is increasing nicely. So we've got 2 blues next to the sprays, but so you would probably think let's go to the left because we'll get 6. So let's do that, but it also means we have again 2 sprays, but let's go by hand instead and save those sprays. And I'm hoping that a spray will remain by the blues, which it does. So it's just tricky trying to know when to do moves by hand and when to spray. But I promise you, with practice, you will get the hang of it. So no extras. So let's get the booster charge with that one, because we've got enough blues that will join up. And an extra. Haven't had many of those today, so it's always nice to see them. Yeah, no guaranteed blues really with the sprays, but if we do that orange, it will bring the blue down to the spray. So, and we do have 4 moves left, so it is definitely worth doing. So blue spray to the bomb, and we're good to go again. And another extra. An extra blue when we don't really need it, but you know, it's all good. It's all good. Should be happy for extras when we get them. Okay, so we got that extra there. Now there are a couple of different ways of doing it. You can just go down with the blue, which is the way I probably would have done it a while ago. But you can also do the left with the purple. So it is going to give you more points and will shuffle the board up as well. So yeah, let's go with the purple blue, and that will give us the extra with the orange as well. So we got the 3 blues. If we take the yellow, it's not going to give us the extra because of the arrow at the bottom, which is the beauty of Colour Crush. So, yeah, bit of a tricky position, but still feeling confident because we do still have the Cleo perk, and this is probably a good time to use it. So if the Cleo lands on the orange, we get an extra. If it lands on the yellow, we get an extra. On purple, it will give us an extra, but green, no. So let's see where it lands. And purple. Wonderful. So yeah, you just have to, with the Cleo bug perk, just try and work out which colours it could possibly change to blue, and just make an educated guess. A lot of sprays, but nothing near blues. Could be worse. But yeah, we only need 300 odd to finish, so yeah, I'm feeling confident. So let's work out the best next move to make. So let's take that spray down, because I'm hoping, blue next to the spray. It is really handy when there are no blues near a spray to try and work out how you can get a blue near to your spray, either by doing something by hand or by using a spray to get the blue near to another spray, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's go with that because that's going to activate quite a bit. And now we only need 3. So let's go by hand with the blues, or we can spray. And 200 points to go, so we're getting closer, but again, nothing great near the sprays. So let's go green up, and then hopefully that blue will stay there. Okay, so we've got the 2 sprays next to the blues, so that's enough to get the booster charged. Hopefully that blue at the bottom will stay where it is. So now we've got 2. We have 2 next to the blue. We can go up or to the left. Let's go up. I'm gonna go with up because the spray on the right corner should then be next to that lightning. So we go up with that spray, and it will then leave a lightning next to the spray in the corner. Yep. So hopefully that blue lightning will stay for the next go. Okay. See, you never know where the pieces are going to land. But it's okay. It worked out all right because we're going to just spray up instead. And that's enough to get the booster charged. And an extra yellow. Always nice to see extras on the board. And to another extra. So got to obviously take that. And we only need 3 now. And we've actually almost finished. So I think, unless something crazy happens, I think we're good to yeah, we're all done. So yeah. So I know sometimes when you're completing solos in sort of at some point during the solo, it can feel a little bit like there's no moves to make, but I'm hoping that by watching videos like these, you can see that there are ways to get out of tricky situations. So yeah, I will of course record more, so you can learn more ways to complete solos. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and the next one will be the other colour crush with the broom cat option. So yeah, I hope that you will have a look at that one. If you have a broom to spare or a cat, then yeah, you can try that one, having watched the video, and please let me know in the comments how you get on. Thanks very much for watching, and have a lovely day. Bye bye.